been trying to get this video done for days. If it's not one thing, it's another. I'm like, go away, you guys. I need 20 minutes. Then some comes up and some comes up. And all right, we are working on the 20th and the 21st today. And wherever that thought went, God, see, I'm out of practice already. That's terrible. How can you be out of practice in a couple of days? Okay, so I got my layouts done. As always, I'm working in a Michaels Artist Loft journal with the dot grid. And I kind of figured out my layout because I had a lot of stuff going on the 20th. And so I had to figure out journaling space and stuff. So there's a lot of pre-planning in this one. So we'll work on one page first here. And what I wanted to do, this is about the inauguration. Whatever your opinion is, it doesn't matter. It's done. So we're moving on. And I thought a lot of great things happened that day. My personal opinion was it was a good day. I'm glad there was no violence. Go grown-up behavior. Thank you. But my favorite part of it was this girl and her poem that she read. Oh, that girl's going places. It was so, so good. We will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. There is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. That girl's going someplace. Oh, so good. Anyways, I printed out from freepik.com on vellum this image of these patriotic balloons. I thought they were just great, and I thought they'd work great on vellum so you could see through them, but not. Does that make sense? And so I just did a transparency, a vellum sheet for that, and I'll put the links to Freepik's. Be sure that you watch your spelling on that, because if you get it wrong, it takes you straight to a porn site. One letter wrong takes you straight to a porn site. Don't ask me how I know. It was a shock. Woo! So be sure that if you're hand typing it in, you are being very careful about the link that you use. I will also leave an Amazon link, which, as you know, are affiliate links, and buy if you want. I always put the full title of what the item is on Amazon, so that if you don't want to use my link, which doesn't cost you anything and helps me out with that pennies, but hey, whatever. Some people are aversion to affiliate links, which I understand. If you're getting paid essentially by your affiliate links, then yeah, it gets annoying when you have a list the length of an arm. But I've had that silly affiliate link for, oh my gosh, 20 years since I started Mouse Potato Designs, because I used it for other things. And I just use it for a short link now. I'd probably make $10 a year off of it. So if you think you're like supporting my millionaire habits by using it, you're not. But I appreciate the coffee. But anyways, I always leave that down below, and it's clearly marked that it's an affiliate link. I have a legend and everything, and so but I always find it so interesting that people are like, oh, yeah, like Amazon pays me millions of dollars to tell you about vellum. Although I am open for that. Just saying. All right, so let's make this happen. And like I said, whatever your opinion was on the election and all of that, let's just not. I am just recording what happened that day. I personally think it was a great thing, but I appreciate that not everybody does. I appreciate that. What a year. So, and stuff. So, but this is what happened that day, and that's why I'm writing it down. Or I wanted to print these photos because I just thought these kind of said what I wanted to say about the day. And so that's why I printed them out. So this is what happened. He was inaugurated on the 21st or on the 20th. And then I liked this picture. It says Joe Biden sworn in as 46th president, Kamala Harris taking the oath as the first female vice president. I'll be honest.
It's 12:15.
Yeah, I forgot. I whoever's president, I really don't care. But, well, I do care, but that's not the point. The point is that I am very, very, very excited about her and the cracks in that ceiling that happened. And go, girl. You go, girl, is what I have to say about that. It's just very exciting. If you are a woman, no matter what your political views are, I think that there has to be some part of you that we may not have made it to the presidency, but oh, dear my, we are dang close, right? So, and I like her. I like her. So, we're gonna, I'm making flippy pages so I can get a whole bunch of stuff on here and still have room to journal. So that's what's going on here. And so, yeah, but, oh man, did you see Katy Perry's fireworks song that night? That was awesome right there. Priorities, music. But scissors. I didn't watch the whole thing though. I caught that on YouTube, but it was pretty awesome. Although I wish she'd quit dyeing her hair blonde. Girl, just stop. It's time. Let the blonde go. Okay. So, her voice is good, but boy, she's gotten a little odd. Midlife crisis hit her young. Which I recognize that she's a new mom and stuff, but don't you think her latest music is just like, okay. I like her stuff back in her fireworks days, I guess, but all right. So my thoughts are, I gotta kind of figure here. This one's gonna go here. Because these are gonna go up here. Like, I can't remember now. Something like that. So I want this to be, all right, so this has got to go down first. No, don't stick yet. All right, so now I got flippy room so that I can journal. It's kind of crooked though. Well, apparently it's gonna stay kind of crooked because that's how I roll. Anyways, that's okay. It doesn't matter. So there's that. So now, see, you can see it through, but you can't. I'm gonna do the same on all of these so that I can flip them all up. This was of these are not my photos, obviously. I live in Montana, so I didn't go. But it was really cool what they did to the, dang, National Monuments Park thing. I thought that was really cool. Because nobody was allowed to spectate, so I thought that was really cool. So I wanted that to go in here. I always put really super strong sticky tape when I'm using washi, because washi doesn't stick forever. Oops. And so I would never rely on washi to stay anywhere. Even if I'm using it on a page, I put down at least one little strip of heavy sticky tape. So not heavy duty. Ooh, this roll might be shot. See, that's the other thing I'm running into is I have 1,000 billion rolls of, okay, well, we're doing all blue because I can't get the red undone. So I have 1,000 sticky rolls of washi tape, and yeah, now they're going bad. So that's going to get cleaned out this year. What I don't use this year is going to get cleaned out because I have made a grown-up decision that it's okay for me to let go of a lot of stuff that's not, as Marie Kondo, whatever, says, it's not giving me joy. I also, after 20 some odd years of paper crafting, have decided that I should have put that so that the photos were the opposite way when I'm stupid. Let's turn that around. That it's okay for me to move on to a new craft. And if the current craft, I have paper crafted in some form for over 25 years. I've been on YouTube since 2008, I think. Doing all kinds of paper crafting. I love paper crafting. I'm gonna see if I can turn this one around. Or if I'm stuck. Nope, I can do it. And doing see, that's smarter, right? Durr. Doing the 52 tag challenge, I have realized that it sparks something in my soul. The embroidery. The cloth is fun. I do like that part, and I do like the slow stitching and the doing the different fabric things and all of that. So I do like that part. But when I was working on the last tag, which was learning to do embroidery, something awoke in my soul. And I just, I just need that in my life. And I was telling Dale about it. I said, the funny part is that I have pretty much cleaned out most of my paper crafting anyways. And I don't have a lot. Now, I'm not talking about my Fauxbonichi. My Fauxbonichi is for life. I will do this forever because I love this and I enjoy it. And I still stand by the fact that you're making a huge mistake if you are not keeping a daily journal. It doesn't have to be a daily journal, but it needs to be something. But I also figured out that it's like, I don't want to get into junk journaling. I don't have anything against junk journaling. People keep saying I don't like it, and that's not it at all. Stephanie said it. She said it the best. And wait a minute. That's not how that goes. Can't talk and think. Here we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. She said it the best when she said, until she started journaling in her journals, she did not realize that these are not her words verbatim, but that you have to leave space to write and put your photos or your memorabilia or whatever. And that was basically what I was trying to say about what I think about a lot of the junk journaling that I see on YouTube. Was not that I don't like it. That's not what I mean. I mean, it's not usable. You can't journal on books that are 6 inches thick. You can't. They don't open right, if nothing else. And you can't journal on pages that are so full of stuff. You know, it's like putting pages in that are sideways, like cut out of magazines or old books and stuff, and they're sideways. I have no understanding of what that is about. And so for me, it was like, I don't understand. It looks pretty, but it's not usable. And that was what I was trying to get at. And several people took it that I was anti-junk journal. I'm not. I think it's great. I just think that maybe people should focus on what they expect people who are going to buy them are going to do with them, you know? And anyways, long story long was, I don't want to get into that. Oh, I forgot to put no, I did. I'm all right. It's all right. Was I don't want to get into junk journaling, but I do like the like Roxy's challenge and that kind of stuff. I'm having fun with the challenges, and that's what I guess I needed, was a challenge. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I got my little printed journals that I have this one last one. I have it all printed out, and then I think most likely I'm going to give that away. So spoiler, because I figured out finally why I was struggling so much with what to do. It's because I'm done. I not forever and not always, but it's just that all of a sudden I realized that the reason I have been struggling getting back into my YouTubes and back into my crafting is that I'm trying to go back to an old love. And that's why I always tell people when I say, gosh, I miss riding horses, they're like, oh, you should just go do it. But at some point, you can't go back. You can physically, but mentally it's not the same. And so that's what I'm finding. So at least for right now, I'm going to stick to just do it. I'm going to finish this journal because I've got all the stuff out, and I want to finish it. And then I think I'm going to stick with the challenges because I really enjoy those. I might find another paper crafting challenge to do because I love that. But I am getting into embroidery. I want to learn how to embroider. I want to, not only do I want to learn how to embroider, I want to learn how to do the ribbon embroidery. Holy shit. I was looking at that yesterday, and I was showing Dale, and he's like, you should do that. It's pretty, which it's a guy. Wow. You know, and he's like, we could put those in shadow boxes and we could hang them on the wall. And he's da 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 da. And I'm like, I have the best husband ever. I'm like, I need to buy all this stuff. And he's like, go for it. And I'm like, that's why we're married. Anyways, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. 2:00 this morning, I was like, oh shoot, I'm done sewing. No. So I have to do that. It started with the floss tube. I've been watching these cross stitchers, and I'm just like, I love their community. I love the work that they're doing. I love the textile. This lady that I follow, Needle Home. Oh, shoot. Anyways, she was showing these skeins of this beautiful hand-dyed floss, and I was like, I need that in my life. So anyways, nobody's going to notice any changes in anything. I'm just telling you what my epiphany that hit last night. So this is this page done. I still have to put the stamp date on it, but you have what that girl's Amanda Gorman. Keep an eye on her. She's going places. And then I really liked what Michelle Obama said. I like Michelle Obama. When her husband first got elected, I couldn't stand her. I was like, he's great. She sucks. And she really grew up and got her head out of her ass over the 8 years they were in the White House thing. And I really like how she turned out. But I really like what she had to say. And so I have lots of journaling space. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to journal underneath all these. And then this is that, oh, tell me what it's called. The National Monument Park.
It's 12:30.
Yeah, I know. And then that he's inaugurated. And I know, but it is, all right, it is. And let's move on, all right? And then I am really proud of Camilla, and I'm really proud of where hopefully she'll take women in the future. Okay, so I will come back and journal on that, but I do need to stamp my date. So my thought is that I'm going to put the date over here like that, and that's the 20th. So let's stamp that. Now, I dug out some colors to do, to kind of go with the cutouts that I had. So I'm going to do those colors. Actually, I'm going to do the dates in pink, and then I have this cute little arrow thing I want to do in blue. And then I'll flip it for the other page. Okay, hold on now. Plan change. All right. So these are Distress Oxides. They are my favorite stamping ink. I love them. Apparently I can't talk and apparently I can't talk and stamp. So this is the 20th. But, oh, I like Jill, his wife, too. I like her, too. I don't know how this is going to stamp. But I'm just going to go for it because I got to get this done. Gotta get it done. Yeah, those are kind of crappy, but that's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so now I want to do this little arrow. And I don't know how this will stamp either because I've never used it before, but I thought it was... I don't know. I'm trying to use my stamps. Oh, it stamped pretty good. Anyways, I was trying to match colors-ish in there. So that's that page. And then I'll come back and journal on that. And then I kind of liked how I like that. It was different. Okay, so we got that page done. Let me get the ink out of the way before I put my hand on it. Is anybody else like that? You leave your inks undone. First of all, they dry out really fast. Second of all, I always put my hand in them. But yeah, so that was story time on my plan change. Like I said, you guys probably won't notice a whole lot of difference. I will see where the floss stuff goes. I don't cross stitch, so I don't know if embroidery is welcome in the floss tube community. So I will have to kind of figure that out, I guess. But I'm excited. It's been a long time since something just gripped my soul and said, you must do this, Obi-Wan. And I'll tell you what, I was totally intimidated starting on that fly stitch embroidery. Once I got the first stitch in, I was hooked. I was like, oh my gosh. So, yeah. Yep. Sorry, got my brain stuck on all those embroidery pictures I saw last night. It was was like, oh, they were just so beautiful. Anyways, okay, so on the 21st, getting back to current, at 9:21 on the 21st, it was the 21st minute of the 21st hour of the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century. I just thought that was freaking awesome, and I'm such a numbers nerd that it just spoke to me, and I had to do it. How cool, right? Yeah. All right, I shouldn't have done that. So let's figure out where this is gonna go. Okay, this is gonna go right about there. So I need that to go right about there. I got the rest of the seeds that I ordered in the mail. So now I get to sit down and start planning my garden for this year. This will be our second full year of really getting into the gardening outside. And so I'm uber excited about that because I'm overbuilding things and I'm ready to just get my hands in the dirt and get going. So that's cool. So that's what this is a picture of, is the seeds. And I'll put some pictures up for that. This is our indoor tomatoes are growing and they are doing so well. I'm slowly learning about what vegetables grow well in the house. And so I have an orange hat tomato plant, 2 orange hat tomato plants and 2 tiny Tim tomato plants, and they are both doing really well. And so yeah, our cucumbers are doing really well. Our okra is doing really well in the house. I have another tomato and another type of cucumber to start soon, probably today or tomorrow. I got to get microgreens going. Because we've mowed through what we've got. And so I gotta get those planted. And yeah, so that's what today though, which is Sunday. Obviously I'm behind, can you tell? We are, oh come on, don't be that way. We are really, I hate you. Changing out the motherboard in the pellet stove because paying off the mortgage has allowed us to do some stuff that we needed to do. And that, one of those things was to get some of the parts in our pellet stove replaced, finally. We've had it for 25 years. So, and it's still going. This is not going to work. This won't stick anywhere. Nope, not going to stick. We need a 1. I need a 1. That's just irritating. Do I have a 1 over here? Here's a 1. It won't be the same, but who cares? So we're gonna switch out the motherboard on that. That'll work. That's close enough, right? And hold on, something went flopping on the floor. That's never good. Oh, my 1. My 1 went flopping on the floor. Oh wait, these can go in here. All right, so we're done with that. That was worn lipstick. And then I got to do my little arrow because I thought it was cool. And I used Faded Jeans as the blue. That's drunk. Whatever, right? It's not about perfection. It's about getting it down. That will bleed through, just in case you're wondering, and I don't care. So it would have been fine except for I over inked it, but you have to be careful on the dark colors of the Distress ink. They will bleed through. But I just don't care. So, because that's that just says that I don't have to figure out where to put a photo because it has been decided for me. And there's always something to cover it up. But, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the journaling done on this. I do believe in the good that things coming. I think it's going to be a great year. I know a lot of people are stuck in COVID depression mode and all this other stuff, and I just choose not to drop into it. So 2020 was not a bad year for me at all, and 2021 is not looking like a bad year for me either. I hope that you can find something in your life that gets you past focusing on these numbers. It's heartbreaking when I see people putting these numbers in their journals and stuff. This is not what you should be tracking. You should be tracking the positive in your life. That's not positive. Yes, it is what it is, but nobody in the future needs to know every single day's numbers for COVID. I'm sorry, you just don't. And find something fun. Find something lovely. 465 days I got up. How about that? But I am going to go get my journaling done. There'll be a photo here at the end. I have some happy mail to go over, and I've got to get that video done. And then you guys get to see my embroidery, which, don't laugh at it. Be nice. It was my very first time. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for being here, and leave a comment if you have questions. Everything will be down below. Bye.